accept that either we need to get jobs, which is a concept that they haven't thought of yet, I guess. Obi-Wan thought about it in the split second.
Yeah.
Why can't they figure it out?
At the meat
He was
factory.
chopping meat like a pro. Welcome to Galaxy Bound Podcast. We're here to talk about Maul Shadow Lord, finally. And I've got my shirt.
Maul.
Got my shirt to celebrate. And we literally just watched the first 2 episodes. So we're just gonna kind of do our usual analysis, talk through like true nerds do, and then like kind of give our review-ish of the 2 episodes. I say ish just because we don't do like a star rating normally.
No.
Until the very end of the show, then we usually do. So, initial thoughts on these first 2 episodes?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Just right from the very start, it was like captivating and like engaging and like story immediately. There wasn't any sort of like dry introduction of like where they were and what, like it just was like right into the story.
Yeah. And dark.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
A lot of death at the
Like,
beginning.
Which is nice.
I was thinking, like,
I like death.
this is not really a kid's show.
No.
Like, what's the rating for this series?
I don't know.
Because, like,
Mature.
it's not Clone Wars.
No.
I don't know. Just seeing Maul be Maul was nice to see, and like he could just express himself. He didn't have to hold back.
They let him. It's PG, TV PG.
It's crazy. I mean, I guess they don't really show like any of the non-droid characters getting killed.
Yeah,
Anytime he's
that's true.
killing a human, it's been like
They
behind glass, and you just
Yeah.
see like they don't show any of that on screen, which that makes sense. But that is still
That is a good
surprising
point.
that that's PG.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why is because they're very intentional on what they show, and it's just implied.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, PG means parental guidance. So, like, a good parent would watch it first before showing their child. But,
Right.
yeah,
I'm showing Beckham
allegedly. Or at least, like, watch with them and explain what's going on.
Sure.
Or, like, don't. Like, don't say, like, oh, yeah, he's murdering people. You could just kind of get away with, like, oh, yeah, he's being really mean to them in there. He's beating them up with his sword. Which he did hit the Lawson guy instead of killed him, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. Kept him alive.
Yeah, he killed everyone else but him. Which maybe there's a reason for that. We don't know yet. Other than just plot reasons. I hope there's a reason.
I mean,
I think I know why.
when he saw Vario get captured by him, he was kind of like eyeballing him,
Yeah.
analyzing stuff, and just the way he does in his head, I guess.
Yeah,
So he's got a plan, I think.
I think it's because he doesn't want the Empire to come. I mean, Maul knows that he's a wanted man. We don't know that as the audience quite yet, except for like through the show. We eventually figure that out. But like, I think he's trying to keep it like quiet. I mean, he said in the first episode, like, I'm gonna keep working in the shadows.
But do you think he knows that Lawson is
Law enforcement?
no, like not wanting to contact the Empire yet?
No, but
No.
I'm saying if you're a wanted person, you don't want to have law enforcement like come after you.
Yeah, like the more people you kill, the more people will have to replace them, and it's going to be someone higher up, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying like if he did kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So there's that whole like obvious perspective of it, which, that's probably the main reason why he did that. It's good that they showed him, like you said, eyeballing him before, as in like he knows that that's the guy that's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
So don't really want to kill him. Otherwise, it would have been like, okay, he's just not killing him because of the plot.
Yes.
I
mean, yeah, that is why, but I know there's some kind of plan.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's probably linked to knowing but not really knowing that he's a wanted and this guy's not contacting the Empire for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the interesting thing though is that
Maul would have to know that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. The interesting thing that I thought though is like Lawson didn't, or they didn't say this in the show, but he didn't like wonder why he was kept alive. Like in his mind, like I don't know, if I was him, I'd be like, why didn't he kill me?
Yeah.
He killed everybody else here.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that is usually like survivor's guilt that most more in-depth shows, like non-kid shows, would go into.
Sure.
Because that is a very fascinating thing for I don't know, any like protagonist, I guess, to go through, is to wonder that. Like the Punisher is always a great example of that, when he spares Madani. And I know you guys haven't watched it, but it's really good because she, like, the Punisher is brutally murdering everybody and then spares the cop, like she's not a cop, she's an FBI agent. And she, like, is nearly suicidal because of it. Because she feels guilty of everyone died but her, and it was on her watch, and now she's the only survivor, and why she doesn't know why, and it's really, really good.
Do you, the viewer, know why?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, you know his backstory.
Okay. Yeah.
So you know why he's doing what he's doing.
Gotcha.
And she learns eventually.
My question for this topic for Maul is that why would Lawson not contact the Empire?
Well,
We haven't figured that out yet, but
he kind of already said.
A little bit.
'Cause he doesn't want. I mean, you gotta remember, it's
nobody likes the friggin' Empire.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
remember,
but,
it's the Empire. Like, it's just because they're law enforcement doesn't mean they're pro-fascism.
I know, but like,
I mean, it's probably like
It's hard to comprehend in today's world.
It's probably like local law enforcement. Like they don't want to get like the FBI or CIA
it's
involved.
like it's always the thing, and
because
like,
then they
cop
just
shows.
get pushed to the side. Oh, we'll take it from here. Like nobody wants that.
But what to your point though, he does say like we don't want the Empire snooping around. So maybe he has skeletons in his closet too.
Well, he knew Barrio by name, and they were chummy.
Well, yeah.
Ish. I mean, he saved him. You don't.
yeah.
I mean, if he's a criminal, like I'm not gonna.
Well, depends on how good of a cop you are. I mean, you don't want people to die, even if they're a criminal.
He's a syndicate leader.
Yeah, but I feel like that's always a thing in, like, in cop shows. Like, just because they're...
Yeah.
Like, they're a syndicate leader, but you can't, like, just go and arrest them without proof and stuff. Like, you gotta, like, get all of the evidence that you need.
I feel like
it's
they would
very hard to do that with, like, crime syndicates because they're very good at... Either they're very good at, like... covering things up, hiding things, or paying off people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just kind of what's going on. Or it's a very like a mafia kind of thing, where like a lot of cops know about them, like are chummy with them because they're constantly trying to catch them. So that's kind of just where I assumed why they like knew each other by names, because like he's probably tried to arrest them many times.
Yeah,
along with all of the other syndicates.
Do we know the planet for this episode?
We've mentioned it. I forget what it's called again.
Because as I was watching, I was like,
starts with a V or something.
I was just thinking this is Coruscant, and
Yeah,
then I realized this is not Coruscant.
But it is a planet like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Janix. Starts with a J. Janix. Yeah, so it's just a random planet. But yeah, this is the one. This is the planet where people at first were thinking it might have been like Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah.
But it's just very similar.
There's a lot more like outskirts.
Yeah,
Like he lived in the outskirts, and
yeah,
it
it didn't
like,
seem like it was very, unless it's just the part of the planet that they were in, but it was very like suburbs.
Yeah.
Of a city, like city suburbs, rather than like
city planet.
Like big towers.
Yeah.
Like, wealthy society. It was kind of like more of like not really the underworld. It was like in between, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. And we haven't seen a ton of it yet.
Right. It's cool though.
It seems like a very industrial planet.
Maybe that's the word I was looking for. In addition to that.
Yeah. I mean, they do mention like the entertainment district.
Yeah.
In the show, and show like a couple like aerial scenes of that area, but most of all of the other stuff just took place in like kind of either like slum area or just like industrial buildings of we have no idea what they are.
Yeah. I like it though. I like that it's not just another sand planet.
Yes.
So that's always a plus.
Yeah.
City planets are cool.
And it looks like Maul is hanging out in like the underworld sewer areas.
Yeah, like some kind of abandoned, rundown place. Yeah, I have no idea what it could be, but
hanging out with some Mandalorians.
Yeah, he's still got Mandalorians with him.
Yeah, that's cool.
So they're just pretty much the same ones from like the Death Watch era, I would assume. We've got Rook Kast with them, which we saw her in Clone Wars. She's a cool character.
Yeah.
Just because I like that they're using the Kast name. Do you remember the Masters of Terrascasi game? Remember you could unlock Jodo Kast as like a bonus character with like, if you put in cheat codes. It was like the Boba Fett lookalike.
Yeah.
Which I kind of forget.
Dang, that you just like unlocked a old memory.
Yeah. He's basically like Boba Fett, but like a Boba Fett knockoff. Because he was supposed to be like not a Mandalorian, but wore Mandalorian armor. Wow, he looks exactly like Boba in the game. I could have sworn he was like more red or something. I guess he kind of is. Bring up the video. That sound.
The Tusken Raider.
Whore. His name was Whore. We always thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds like him.
Yeah, I think it's literally just Boba, but they just slightly changed his thing.
Dang, that game. I totally forgot about that thing.
Yeah, that was a good game. I wish they would like I don't know about remaster it, but like make something similar.
Yeah.
Like a Star Wars fighting game.
Yeah.
Would be fun.
Yeah, it's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But Star Wars.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, it's cool seeing Mandalorians, of course. He's got 2 Zabraks with him. Zabraks with him. that are also Dathomirian Zabraks, which is interesting because they're supposed to be kind of like rare now, right? Because they were all killed off.
Yeah, I would assume they were.
Or at least the Night Sisters were killed off.
I assume they were too.
Yeah. Although, I guess the Night Sisters all weren't killed off completely. We see them in Fallen Order.
Not all of them.
That's true. Just the dead ones. The zombie ones. And Marin.
Yeah,
Marin's like the last one.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
no,
her
we
whole
see Night
thing.
Brothers.
Night Brothers.
The Zabraks.
Yeah, I know.
In that show?
In the game.
Oh. Wait, what did you say?
Night Brothers.
The name of what show?
Fallen Order? The game?
I didn't hear you say that part.
Oh. Yeah. So when you go to Dathomir, the whole like plot is Marin's the last Night Sister.
Yeah.
But you fight a lot of Night Brothers that are alive, not zombies.
I don't remember that.
Really?
No.
It's like the creepy part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like that planet. Just because you never get to see it.
Yeah.
Except for in the Clone Wars, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool that they included that.
And the fight on that planet's cool.
With that guy, that Jedi.
The Jedi, that mad cow disease.
Mad cow disease.
Precisely.
They're like the main enemies that you fight. Besides these creatures.
Yeah, I only remember the creatures. And then, like, the zombie
They're there.
Night Sisters. Maybe I just thought they were dead, too.
I think they're just like empowered by like the Night Sister magic or whatever. But they're not, I don't think they're dead. Because the Night Sisters that are like dead are like, they literally look like zombies. These guys look like they're normal. Other than the like green magic.
Other than that they're glowing green.
Yeah.
The animation and like art style for this show with like the lightsaber scenes are freaking cool.
Yeah, the whole art style is just so unique.
Mm-hmm.
With like that watercolor like style to it, but also like very
Rough and edgy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It almost
Gritty.
looks like somebody's like wiped their hand on it or
On
like
the canvas.
yeah. Like brushed or something like that. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
It almost feels like sketched.
Yeah.
Like what are those called? Like a wash. Like before you paint a painting, usually you would like do a color wash on the painting, on the canvas.
Yeah.
To get your color and like playing it out.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like. But with like texture.
Yeah.
I like
it almost looks a little bit unfinished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very unique. But it still looks like the Clone Wars too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very impressive the way that they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Like, I know you mentioned before the show, it was like it could get old really fast, and I still can see that, but I also really like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But I do like it so far.
Yeah. I think it works well with this show specifically.
Yeah, like the darker tone and everything. Like, I feel like it would get old if it was like just like the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Especially with like how many episodes there are in the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel like it would get old, but it fits the darker tones so well in like the smaller episodes. I feel like I'll end up liking it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to remember, this always happens, but what happened in episode 1 compared to episode 2, just so we can like kind of go in order a little bit.
Well, I mean, story-wise, Maul is trying to stir up like the syndicates against one another for some reason.
Those two, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know quite yet the reason.
Yeah, well, I think his main goal right now is just to get revenge because they all betrayed him or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we don't really know all that much about his end goal.
I mean, except for he wants revenge on Darth Sidious.
Yeah,
that is his
ultimate goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We don't 100% know what he's doing on this planet to eventually achieve that.
Yeah. Other than he wants an apprentice, And the way that he...
But I don't think that... I think that was like he stumbled upon it and was like, oh, well, I'll do this.
That's what I was going to say is when he said that and even mentioned Darth Sidious, Rook Kast was like, Sidious? Oh. Like, she didn't even like think about that. Like, that hasn't been in their immediate plans at all.
Until that moment.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, well, all right.
Mm-hmm. And then she, like, doubts the Jedi when they finally get her.
Like his decision to keep her alive and keep her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, why?
Yeah.
Why a Jedi?
Yeah.
Of all things.
But she also said that about Fario, too.
True. But that makes more sense.
But we all know why. Yeah. Asked and answered there.
When they open, or when he comes back, like the third time, he's like,
yeah. Like, did it pan out or did it pan out? That voice actor, he's so good.
He's great.
I did not expect that to be him. When we looked it up, it's the guy that plays the boom guy in The Office. That's in love with Pam.
Yeah, I was looking at his like discography or whatever of like filmography, and he is a voice actor for like tons of stuff.
Right? Yeah, I had no idea.
A main character voice actor in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, all of the different movies that they have. He's a voice actor in several of the Batman series. I think there was a couple of other like single standalone movies that he was a voice actor in.
Wow.
So yeah, he's that's like what he does for his career, and just happens to be a random character in the last season of The Office.
Yeah. Huh.
That's cool.
I would never guess that was him. Like,
yeah.
Even after like knowing it, and then here, like we looked it up in the first episode and the second episode. It's like I never like can't see him doing that voice.
No, because he's kind of this like
he's like a straight man kind of character.
Yeah, dapper, just like normal, like white male looking, kind of like good looking features and but he is this like skeevy, wimpy, like
very animated voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the most animated voice in the show so far. But then, speaking of voice actors, we looked up who played Two Boots, and it's Richard Aida.
Yeah.
Who is famous for IT Crowd. He's been in other stuff too, but he's so funny. I knew immediately that's who it was, but I like kind of doubted it. I was like, "There's no way." And then we looked it up. I was like, "Okay, well." Now I'm just gonna imagine him.
Have you ever seen the IT Crowd?
You probably wouldn't like it.
It's like very typical British humor.
Yeah.
So it's
like
dry.
Yeah, like dry British humor.
It's pretty dry.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as dry as like the UK Office.
Yeah, it's not
a lot,
like that. It's not that style.
But it's a
comedy.
Yeah, it's more of like a classic comedy, not like a mockumentary comedy. So they do some crazy things, but it's so funny. You've probably seen like GIFs or memes from it.
Maybe, yeah.
Like the most famous one I think is there's like there's a fire going on. I want to look up that clip now.
Oh, 4! I mean 5! I mean fire! Now let's see what we have here. Stand upright. Now I can't read it. Oh, not me. I am a giddy goat. Okay. Remove safety clip.
Don't look at my feet!
Fire? Fire? No. Aim nozzle at base of fire. That is That's typical. Why'd it done that?
It's so funny. There's so many bits that I can bring up that are funny, but
It kind of reminds me of like the Amanda Show humor.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yes.
kind of like SNL
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The like most famous line from that show is the whole like, "Hello IT, have you turned your computer?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried turning your computer off and on again?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I hear that joke all the time.
Yeah. How did we even get on? Oh, because he's in the show.
Yeah. So he plays Two Boots, which his voice is great for a droid.
Yeah.
character.
Yes.
So that I'm really liking that casting. And he has like a little bit of humor in him too, which I like. And then the other droid, the Spybot, is really funny too.
Yeah.
Yes.
The little probe droid.
Yeah, that thing is everywhere.
Yes.
Doing everything.
And he's just always like,
Yeah.
And then comes back to Maul, and Maul pets him. Like a cat.
yeah, I like that. I like that there can be like evil droids.
Yeah.
You know, like droids can be programmed to be like evil. Or
Yeah.
like maybe not even evil, just kind of like mischievous.
Mm-hmm.
That fits a character like Maul really well.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you would have a droid like that. Yeah, I think like the whole cast is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I haven't like noticed anything that was like to me so far.
Like everything's been good. Like I mentioned before we got on the show, Vanessa Marshall is Rook Kast, which is always good. She played Hera in Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting in one of these first two episodes for the old Jedi guy
Oh yeah.
to die, and
Oh yeah, we did predict
he's
that.
still
didn't we?
alive.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought when Maul and him
Mm-hmm.
met, I thought
that was gonna
that's
be
the
some
end.
kind of duel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get like a lightsaber fight there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least like a force fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been cool. But it was interesting that Maul knew exactly what to do. Like, this is clearly a Jedi. Let's just put some civilians in danger and we're out of here. And
He's just so smart.
yeah. And I mean, that he was going to do that for the police guys anyways. But yeah, he knew that's exactly what he needed to do to get out of there, which I really liked. And it is interesting with the whole like master and apprentice, like the two Jedi characters that are like they're in hiding because of the Empire, of course, but they're like starving.
Mm-hmm.
And the master's just like, we don't need to steal. Like, we can just rely on people's good nature. And then immediately gets turned down. Gets called a slur or something in Huttese. Chuta. And then, yeah, you can just see her just being like, this is not working. Like, we're going to starve and die.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad to see, but it's an interesting perspective. Like, what does a Jedi do in that situation?
Yeah.
Because as soon as she tried to steal, she got caught. And so he's probably like, well, I told you. The wrong thing to do. But also, you're going to die if you don't eat something. So it's always that classic conundrum of, like, would you steal bread to feed your family? It's like the whole moral argument. Like, are you moral by doing that? Or are you in the right because you're doing it to feed your family?
Yeah. Right.
Not out of like selfishness. But it's wrong to steal still, right?
Yeah.
It's a trick question because the bread is poisoned and It's not your real family. You've been cuckolded by.
By the bread maker.
But seeing her reaction to what he says to her master, you can just see the conflict and like,
which plays in perfect to her next like situation of being with Maul, who can sense that in her and knows he's got an opportunity to jump on.
Yeah. Feed that.
Yeah, seizing her like desire to have a better life.
It almost didn't even look like all that much of a conflict either. Like she kind of seemed like she's already like
checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she already doesn't agree with what he's saying.
But I don't think she wants to kick him to the curb, you know?
No, I'm not saying she's like pure evil.
No, but like she's like this.
Yeah,
it's
like,
not working.
Yeah, it's not working. Clearly,
like just what you said.
We just need to accept that either we need to get jobs, which is a concept that they haven't thought of yet, I guess. Obi-Wan thought about it in the split second.
Yeah.
Why can't they figure it out?
At the meat
He was
factory.
chopping meat like a pro.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to figure out in the story how the old man does die. Does he die because she gets warped by Maul? Or does he die just with the efforts of trying to rescue her and fails?
Oh, you think she'll kill him?
I don't think she will kill him, but I think she may end up making a decision that gets him killed.
I think that's likely.
Yeah.
And then Maul uses that somehow to, like, I don't know, convince her, like, there's no turning back now. See what you've done. Like, you're a criminal.
Yeah. You have no one left except for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be something like that, or it could be...
Proper Sith lie.
Yeah. It could be...
Twisted truth.
I'm trying to think of, like, another, like, classic way that he could die and be used. Like, maybe he tries to save her, but she keeps telling him to, like, back off and, like, leave her alone, but he won't do it. And then he, like, maybe, like, dies in an explosion or, like, something that... And then she's like, I told you to stay away, you stupid old man. But, like, still is, like, sad about it, you know? That's something that I feel like could happen.
Yeah. There's one scene we haven't seen yet in these 2 episodes from the trailer where they have a discussion about Maul.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I think, like, she's gonna go back to him.
Yeah, because she escapes here.
Yeah. I think she's going to be working with Maul as a job. And he's going to be like the advice that she really needs, but she's not listening to it.
No.
Type of thing.
Yeah, and he's gonna constantly be going after her, and he's gonna get himself killed.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna happen. So he's just trying to save her soul, but she made a deal with the devil or something like that kind of thing.
The cool thing, well, 2 things. I think my favorite scene was at the end of the first episode when Maul's shadow comes over her face when he releases her from her cell. I think that was cool.
Yeah, at the end of the first episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's the Shadow Lord and the Shadow.
Yeah, that was cool. And she already knew who he was.
That's what I was going to say, is like...
Yeah.
She knows him or the stories of him and everything. Yeah. So I'm guessing...
Doesn't surprise me.
The Master does too.
If she was not only a Jedi, but with how old she seems, which is probably like... I don't know. It's hard to tell in animation, but...
15, 16 maybe?
Yeah, like late teens probably.
Yeah.
And this takes place, 5 years after? Maybe like a year, 3 years.
Is it during Bad Batch?
Yeah. I think it's
After?
after Bad Batch. So like 3 years after
Order 66.
Order 66, yeah. So she would have been pretty young at the temple as a Jedi.
Yeah.
But I'm sure all Jedi were aware of Maul because of all the stuff that he did in Clone Wars. And being that young, like, that probably was talked about a lot among the younglings.
Yeah, it's like the FBI's most wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
He's
like
the only Sith Lord they
the
knew
ace
about.
of spades.
Well, I guess besides Dooku.
Yeah, they knew about Dooku during the Clone Wars. But
Traitor.
yeah. But Dooku hadn't killed as many people, I don't think. Maul was definitely like FBI's most wanted kind of situation since Qui-Gon died.
Yeah. But
So-
everybody also thought he was dead.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Until he showed up again.
Long while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's why she knows him.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Maybe there's another reason, but yeah. That was a really good scene, just showing like she immediately was like, oh no. And he's just so intimidating looking.
Yeah. Well, the start of the second episode was the same scene. And she's like, I've heard the stories or whatever. So, that implies that she heard stories. At the temple, probably. Or from her master. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
His reputation is strong.
Very.
All of his cutscenes or like emerging scenes where he like gets revealed in like an alleyway or on a ship or a doorway or they're just so good.
I just mentioned that it's
Yeah.
gotta be a dramatic entrance.
Yeah.
And it just... How
It's
many
the Sith way.
How many different ways can they do it in this show?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
so
20?
far like 4.
Yeah.
yeah, they kind of have to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of the most iconic looking characters. He's so cool looking. You got to give him a good entrance
Yeah.
Every time.
every time.
Yeah.
No, it's really not every time. It's just every time he's like about to use his lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of times where he just enters a room with his hands behind his back and he looks like an Imperial officer, which is not as cool.
With his robotic legs.
Yeah. Which you can't even tell in this, really.
You can tell. It's the way he walks.
I can't really tell. I
I mean,
looking,
it's animated, so
Well,
yeah, but I was like paying attention. Like, are they gonna like make it more
obvious.
obvious? Because like over time he got better, like more natural looking legs.
Yeah.
Went
I
from
could tell. Just
spider legs to the like, I don't know, the
big clown shoes.
cloud shoes. No, he had the like a what's the style of leg like what dogs have? Where it's like an inverted knee.
Oh. Yeah.
He had those for a while.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
That's when he walked funny.
Well, yeah.
And then when he got normal legs, he would walk normal.
Well, yeah. Have you ever seen a dog walk?
Not on his
Or a centaur?
yeah, not on his hind legs. I haven't.
Like Mr. Tumnus? You ever seen him walk?
Yeah, yeah, that's what he was like. Was Mr.
A fawn,
Tumnus.
not a centaur.
Yeah, fawn. Maul the fawn.
Mr. Tumnus and Maul.
Didn't think that's where we go for the night, but Mr. Tumnus. Did you see they're rebooting that
Yeah.
on Netflix?
I can't trust it.
No, it's gonna be weird.
Sick and tired of reboots.
Yeah.
I'm just sick and tired.
But also, like, they're not gonna do it justice.
No, don't they have a woman doing Aslan? Yeah, isn't it like Meryl Streep or something?
Yeah.
So weird. Like, I have nothing against women, obviously, but like,
Is it obvious? I'm just kidding.
I hope so. I hope it's obvious. But I feel like that one is a weird casting, like a weird choice.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need to do that?
Yeah. I mean, it's like the Harry Potter series that they're rebooting. Like, there's just so many random character switches and actor changes that you're like, but why?
Yeah.
Why do it at all?
Yes. Well, yeah, that alone is like,
Yes.
why are we doing this?
You just did it 10 years ago.
Nobody's asking for this. Nobody wanted this.
I don't know.
20 years ago. But yeah.
Still, like,
Yeah.
we're not rebooting Star Wars.
No, there'll be riots in the streets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah, the Harry Potter one is just...
Yeah. The only way that I could see them successfully rebooting Narnia is if they actually go through
And they actually
and
finish it.
all, and it is like one complete series.
Yeah, that was the
That
disappointing
could be-
According to the books. Like,
Yeah. I mean, like the first one, they just stopped after 3.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like you said, like the actors should be the characters in the book,
Yes.
not.
Yeah,
A
I
woman.
feel like the Disney
Not
ones
a
did
woman god.
really well. Like, they were
Yeah.
pretty faithful.
Yeah.
And I was really
Yeah, I
sad
really
that they
liked
didn't just
them.
keep going with them.
I feel like you could just still pick them up now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the actors aren't that old.
Well, you don't even... They're not even the same
They're not.
actors
Yeah, they're
in the
not in.
books
They
anyway.
won't
Oh,
be in the
that's true.
same.
Yeah,
in the
That
final
series is so strange.
it
Yeah,
is.
it is really weird.
The chronological order is so weird compared to the release order of the
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
Like, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is like the 3rd book in the chronological order, I think.
Yeah, it's second, I think.
It's definitely not first.
No.
But it's like,
Silver Chair is.
no.
Oh,
We're gonna get proved wrong.
I just bought the book, so
live
Did you?
Yeah.
again.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Silver Chair is a lot later, I think. Yeah, Magician's Nephew is the first one. Then The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Then The Horse and His Boy. Then Prince Caspian. Then The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
they really did the movies out of order.
That's the chronological order,
Yes.
or the release order.
No, the release order is what they did
with
with
the
the
movies. Okay.
Yeah, they did the movies in the order that he wrote the books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the order of the actual story is totally different.
Yeah, so like he wrote the books and then he like started doing prequels.
What a weird guy. CS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CS. Silly CS. Yeah, that's a weird one. I never read through all of them. I think I got through like half. They're kind of hard to read nowadays. Same with Lord of the Rings. They were just written in a different era. It's kind of like hard to read now.
Mm-hmm.
And they just are so thick.
Well, the Narnia ones aren't really that thick,
No,
but Lord of the
but
Rings
Tolkien's
for sure.
books.
Yeah,
Are,
Tolkien's are for sure.
and the universe is vast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll get like lineages in those books, like the Bible.
Yeah.
That's how you get your credibility.
Yeah. Luckily, the Narnia ones don't do that. Well, actually, I think they do.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
They were best friends.
They were Clive. That's his first name. No wonder he went by CS.
Clive. What's the S stand for?
Oh, I just closed it. I want your guess.
Oh, gosh.
I'll give you both 5 guesses.
That means we're never getting it. What,
That was
is he
hilarious.
English?
Yeah.
My first guess is Sylvester.
That's a good guess.
That is a good guess, but that is not correct.
Is it a longer name?
No.
Seamus.
No, that's a good guess too. Clive Seamus.
Seamus Lewis. Can't even think of any S names right now.
Me neither. Except for Simon, but that's...
Sebastian.
No. You guys are not going to guess it. I'll just say that.
Singapore.
You're on a closer track, I think.
Sinbad?
Let's just say it's not even a name.
Oh.
Like, you can just start naming objects that start with S, and you'll get closer.
Spoon?
Honestly, that's closer. Clive Spoon.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine telling like the BMV, like showing your ID? Like, your middle name's Spoon? Yeah, that's why I go by CS. What is it?
I want you to guess one more. That's like an object.
Sponge.
Clive Sponge. No. It is Staples.
Oh my gosh. What?
Clive Staples Lewis. I had no idea.
That has to be
That is
like
wild.
a second last name. Like a family name.
Yeah, I would think.
Like a maiden name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his mom,
Yeah.
like his mom's maiden name
Yeah,
or
like
something
authors
like that.
do stuff like that with their names.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or like just public figures in general will use like other names in their family.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Staples.
I don't think I ever knew that.
I'd have never known that.
Clive Staples
Staples
Lewis.
Now try to guess Tolkien. J.R.R.
One of his is a maiden name. Like, family name. But I forget what it is. I forget what the J is.
The first J, or the J and the first R are pretty easy. Pretty common names.
John?
Mm-hmm.
Reed.
Remus?
Way more common than that.
Richard.
No, we have a relative with this name.
Ron.
Yeah, Ronald. John Ronald Ruel Tolkien.
Ruel.
Or Tolkien. You're gonna get blasted for saying Tolkien
By who?
by Tolkieners.
His family.
No, by
Tolkieners?
by by nerds. Like, it's Tolkien, not Tolkien.
What's his nationality? Where's he? Is he?
He's English. Yeah. Wow, we got a
We went down like
crazy
4 rabbit
tangent
holes there.
Yeah. How did we get there?
I actually don't.
Narnia.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
how did we get on Narnia?
Mr. Tumnus. And Maul walking like Mr. Tumnus.
Not even in this show either, just in the Clone Wars.
Just...
Wow. Okay.
Let's talk about episode 2. Or we could do predictions.
Yeah, I mean we kind of already covered both episodes, I think. And we kind of covered our prediction for the Jedi Master.
Yeah.
Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I honestly have no idea where the story with Maul is going. I have no idea.
Well, we know from the trailer, eventually an Inquisitor and
2 Inquisitors.
the Empire shows up.
Yeah.
So I think at some point, Lawson is either going to realize he's a little bit undermanned, or the Empire's somehow going to get word that Maul is on the planet.
Yeah. I'm sure. Well, I don't know. Do we think Two Boots is just gonna do it?
I think so.
That would be crazy for a droid to do that.
And I think he does it to save Lawson's life.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like maybe he gets captured or
just knows he's like way over his head
yeah.
and he's probably gonna die. And so he's like, we just can't do this.
yeah.
But yeah, he could get captured and then.
So in that TV commercial, which we didn't end up watching in the last episode, but it showed Marok, the Inquisitor, bowing and saying Maul, something about Maul, to what looked like a hologram. Probably is Vader.
Or
The
Sidious.
well, the Inquisitors report to Vader.
Yeah.
Or the Grand Inquisitor, I guess.
That's
So-
actually probably more likely. It's the Grand Inquisitor.
Maybe.
It'd be cool to have a Vader appearance.
Yeah, I feel like
That'd be perfect.
since we haven't
If we
seen
get a Vader Maul fight.
Yeah, I mean that's what we've been like kind of predicting since we heard about this show.
Yeah.
And I almost just feel
Don't
like
tease us, Disney.
yeah, like I don't feel like
tease
they
us.
would do that, like imply that it could be Vader, but then they just bring out the Grand Inquisitor, which don't get me wrong, I like the Grand Inquisitor from Rebels, not the one from the Obi-Wan show. And it would be great to have what's his name? The guy that did the voice before. Jason Isaacs.
Mm.
It would be great to have him back.
That's who did it.
But yeah, it has to be Vader. Like that would not that like Vader has to show up in everything to like make it better, but that would elevate this show even further if we got like a great Maul versus Vader fight.
Yeah.
He'd be the only one that would fit the tone of this show. Vader.
Well, Grand Inquisitor would.
Yeah, but like Vader.
Yeah. But Vader. Yeah.
Plus, I'd pay money to see it.
But you didn't.
But I will.
Just
if
buy like
needed.
6 subscriptions to Disney Plus. Take all my money.
Yeah, that would be a good prediction.
I don't know how you would go about that though.
It would have to be like at the very end. But we also know we're getting a season 2. So I almost wonder if they're saving that for season 2.
Yeah.
But they could also just save Sidious for season 2. Because that is his ultimate goal.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy that like we already saw him get his butt handed to him by Sidious once. When he had help. So now if he's going to try again, he's trying to do it right this time. But we know that either he doesn't get a chance to, or he does and he fails again but still survives. So I don't know how that's why I'm like, I don't know what to expect with this show.
Yeah.
Like, I know they can do it. Pod racers. Every day.
Sounds like somebody's like cutting something with like a saw.
No, they're street racers all the time. Every night.
On Cumberland Road, or is it?
I don't know where it is.
37.
I think it might be 37.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sam Witwer
Yeah. Every line
doing the Lord's work.
delivered perfectly.
The Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord. The Dark Lord's work.
No, yeah, 10 out of 10 every time. I don't know, like, how he does it, but it's just exactly how you would want it to be done.
Yeah.
It's just kind of crazy how, like, he wasn't Maul. You know?
Yeah.
But he's done more things with Maul since Phantom Menace
Yeah.
But the Phantom Menace is still like his most popular, like Maul's most popular appearance. But yeah,
Yeah.
That one line when he was talking to, I think it was Rook, and he like said the line but had like his teeth grit while he was saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like,
yeah,
it doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
this
Emotion.
art, not impersonation, this art depiction of Maul is really cool because you can see a lot of the like rougher features in this like art style.
Mm-hmm. Like on him.
Yeah.
yeah. I
Like,
was kind of thinking that too.
Some of like the yellow in the eyes and like the gross looking teeth and
Yeah.
like just like the paint, not paint, but like the skin color patterns and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like paint in the art style for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
He also looks tired. Like he looks like he hasn't slept in a long time.
Yeah.
Get some self-care.
Well, it'd be really hard to sleep with horns.
Well, yeah.
Need
Plus,
a
he's
special
just-
pillow.
Yeah.
He's like the living, breathing dark side, basically. So that probably just keeps him up all the time.
Oh yeah, imagine those nightmares.
But
If you're just immersed
yeah.
in the dark side all the time, probably just constant nightmares.
But he's also, it's just weird that he's that, but then he's also like super patient a lot of the time
Yeah,
with
you
like
could-
planning.
Yeah, you could tell since he's obviously gotten older, but also like more wise and learned from his mistakes, learning to be more patient, willing to work with people because he wasn't that great at it before. He just wanted power.
Yeah.
Before. And he was just using Death Watch as a means to an end and stuff, and
Yeah.
which he still is now, but like you could tell that he's more of an inspiring leader rather than like a fearful leader.
Yeah.
Which we kind of got some of that in season 7
Yeah.
on Mandalorian.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
'Cause
very.
that was his like second attempt
yeah.
at leading. So now this is his third attempt. Yeah.
The thing is, back on the Vader thing,
Here we go.
I don't think he would. Well, he would obviously have to live, but I don't think he would like fare well with Vader.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like you don't think he'll be much of a match for him?
Oh.
I think he will.
Yeah.
I don't think so. He could
You
barely
think
keep
so?
up with Ahsoka. Don't get me
I
wrong,
think
that was a
he-
great fight.
Yeah, I
but
It was
think
a
he-
great fight.
Yeah, I think he fared pretty well against
Also,
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's a good Jedi.
oh, I know.
She's probably one of the best fighters
I was going
next
to say,
to
she was
Anakin.
trained
By Vader.
by Vader.
Yeah. But that's why I'm thinking like I just don't think he would.
I think he would.
Like I want that.
So far, he's made every single fight in this show just look like.
Well, yeah, they are powerless.
Well, I
and
know.
half of them are droids.
I know, but
They're
like,
mere ants.
yeah, there hasn't even been a situation yet that he's been like, I don't know, even felt like he's like pinned up against the wall and like, what am I gonna do? And I got to figure out a way out of this. Like he's just like,
I
it would be a fight.
yeah, I
for
think
sure.
Well,
he'll
it would
fare
be a
well.
fight,
I mean,
but-
we had this discussion. We had a
Yeah,
whole-
and I'd say
we had a whole episode talking about Vader versus
Yeah.
Maul.
And I'm pretty sure I said it would be very, very close.
Yeah,
But
'cause this is like Maul. Like, would you say it's his prime, or would you say his prime is? I forget what we said when we had that episode. Is Maul's prime during the Clone Wars? Is it during the Phantom Menace? Before he gets cut in half? I would say his prime is probably now.
In this show?
Yeah. Like season 7
Yeah.
to now is about the same era for him. I would say probably it is.
Yeah. Because, I mean, in The Phantom Menace, like, he was still, like...
He was pretty young.
An apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty young, pretty naive. Thought he could take 2 Jedi.
You say he's probably...
Underestimated Obi-Wan. Got cut in half.
But he
Like an
did
idiot.
kill a Jedi Knight.
He did.
So, and a good Jedi Knight.
Go to Jedi Master.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, there's a lot more to it than just, like, skill,
Yeah.
necessarily.
I definitely think mentally he is in his prime now.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
don't know about, like, physically or even, like,
Well,
fighting ability,
Yeah, I mean,
but
base it off of
I mean, he's
his duel with Ahsoka. I
potentially...
would say, like, I mean, I haven't watched that since it came out, but I remember it being really good.
I think it's the best fight in all of Star Wars. After.
Whoa.
Not after.
After.
Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
Okay.
Whoa.
The first time.
Better than that fight?
Yeah.
I need to rewatch it. But yeah, it is really good. And I do remember, like, it felt like they were very on even terms.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, then you just imagine Ahsoka versus Vader, which happened
Years later.
ish. Like, it was a pretty short fight.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka was holding back, obviously, after she
True.
realized who it was.
But this would be a young Vader.
A young Vader and Maul, like, pretty much in his prime. And both of them using the dark side and, like, probably going all out on each other.
Yeah.
It'd be a great fight.
That'd be definitely season 2.
That should just be a whole episode.
Yeah.
Like, the whole episode is just the whole fight.
Just a 25-minute fight.
Yeah. I think they could do it.
I don't even know how I would, like, begin to draft that up.
I would love to draft that up. You can get really creative with it.
Yeah.
Especially with all the other things that could be going on with it. Like,
Yeah, you could do some cut scenes to, like, other things happening.
well, I don't, like, I mean, like, within the duel itself, like, you've got them dueling, but then you've got, like, maybe Lawson is, like, also trying to take down Maul at the same time, but, like, doesn't want to, like, make Vader mad. But, like, because he probably knows he's not supposed to be there because now the Empire's there. So there's that part of it. And then you've got Maul's a new apprentice that could be, like, trying to get involved. And, like, then she, like, takes on Lawson. Like, I don't know. I would love to draft something like that. That would be fun. It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that could happen.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you could tie into it that would last like 25 minutes, but make it really interesting.
Yeah.
And like, not just like lightsaber dueling for 25 minutes, but like, kind of like the Obi-Wan and Anakin fight. Like, they go through a lot of different stages of it. They're going around in different places, and there's some dialogue throughout.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be cool to have some, like, good dialogue in it.
Yeah, we need dialogue between those two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
There's a lot of things.
If they did, well, Vader's voice is obviously, like, distorted and stuff, but who's been the voice actor for Vader?
Well, they own James Earl Jones' voice now. So
So it's like AI.
I think so.
For the
The last
Obi-Wan
he died-
show.
He didn't die until recently, so he had been doing it up until
Yeah.
he died. But
For the Obi-Wan show, I think they mixed Hayden's with James's
they
together.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it'd be kind of cool to have Hayden
A lot of money.
do it.
The only other, I forget what they did in Survivor. I feel like they just got an impersonator. They have a couple impersonators that they use, like for the Lego specials and the Lego game. They had a
I
pretty
don't
good
want that one.
They had a pretty good. I mean, for a
I don't want that one.
for a cartoon, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Just because he's funny.
Yes, but yeah, it just doesn't sound like
You
him.
just hear
It sounds like
It does, but
bricks fall in the background.
I'm in the wrong studio.
These are lines for Vader, but these are pretty dark. He used to like cracking jokes the whole time. He used to Palpatine constantly making fun of me.
Stupid Vader. Get your wheeze out of here.
But yeah, I think that's probably the ultimate prediction. As far as everything else with like the syndicates, like I really have no idea.
Yeah.
We just know that he ends up leading Crimson Dawn. But I don't really know like this whole Shadow Collective thing. I need to watch like Star Wars Explained. I haven't watched his videos in a long time.
Yeah.
I need to watch. We all should have watched that before we started this, just to get caught up on some of that stuff. Because I remember the name Shadow Collective, but I don't really remember much about it.
I think he made a video of like what to know before going into Maul.
Yeah, I should have
video.
watched that.
So we should do that.
Yeah, there's so many syndicates to keep track of.
Yeah.
Well, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. I mentioned it when we were down there watching, but the Pikes.
Yeah.
Was it interesting? Like the Pikes have been an interesting thing because when we first saw them, first introduced to them was in the Clone Wars, and they looked a specific way, very like skinny, lanky, and giant heads with like small faces.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw them in live action, and they just were like people with like humans with suits on.
Yeah.
And like masks. So
Yeah.
it was like one of their examples of
Cutting corners.
yeah.
Yeah.
With alien species specifically. So then every time we've seen them since then, it's been like the human version, like in Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was they just used the human version for that, and Book of Boba Fett human version. So then seeing them again in the Clone Wars style, which I think we saw them in Bad Batch too, but they were a little different. I think I don't remember, but anyways, this one seemed like they were kind of like maybe mixing the two to like kind of like bridge the gap a little bit to make it a little more similar to like both of them. I just thought that was interesting.
Then I mentioned there could be different,
Yeah.
slightly different
Yeah,
species
that's
of
always like the workaround. Like, you know, maybe one,
body type A.
yeah, yeah, body type A lives on the main Pike planet, and then body type B is from like one of the moons or something,
Yeah.
and they just have a different like physiology.
Mm-hmm.
They've done that with a few species now.
Yeah.
Zabraks is one of them.
Well, yeah.
That's the main one. That was the main first one that ever happened because they made Maul from Dathomir, but
Then you have Iridonian.
yeah, they were
Zabraks.
before that. They were supposed to be from Iridonia,
Yeah.
so that was the whole thing. There's a couple other I could probably look up that I'm not thinking of right now, but it's interesting. People think of ways to explain lapses in the thought process. Like before, it was because George didn't care
Valid.
for things about, like that, and now it's just more like them cutting corners of either not thinking of it or not wanting to make, I don't know. This is a different example, but the Grand Inquisitor still really makes me mad.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't even CGI in Revenge of the Sith. That was practical.
Yeah.
They could have just done it again.
Yeah. And it would have looked exactly like Clone Wars. Or Rebels.
Yeah.
Like, pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He was supposed to look like the one from Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So then whenever you take that, it was like a weird game of telephone, like the original and then the next version of it that's supposed to be based off of this one.
And then it just gets worse.
And then it just
worse
got
and
way
worse.
worse. Like they forgot that it was based off of this. So they're basing it off of this.
It's like like telephone, but the drawing on your back. And then the person in front draws.
Yeah, the next
Yes.
person doesn't even know what was originally given before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they
And it's
didn't
just a
even
triangle.
Look at the source.
Yes.
Or, I mean, another silly, nerdy example is like when we were watching, I was noticing that the first episode was like kind of bad quality, like a little pixelated. And so then I went on maybe I should cut this, not mention it, but I went on the site where I like get most of my stuff and it'll list the source that it used. And I always get it from there because it's like a little bit smaller file size, easier to like stream, but you lose a little bit of quality whenever you do that. So then I just went to the source and got the source instead.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a similar concept.
Yeah.
Like just base it off the source.
Yeah.
What could have been? Because the guy that played him in the Obi-Wan show is good.
Very good.
Yeah, like
The voice and all. Like, great.
He nailed the like persona of the Grand Inquisitor pretty well. But it just looked like a cosplayer. Really bad cosplayer.
Like a Comic Con walk by.
Yeah.
Like the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, like you would have to ask. Like if you have to ask, it's not a good cosplay. So like you look kind of like it.
That's funny.
What are you for Halloween?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's probably the biggest disappointment for me in
all of Star Wars.
Maybe, yeah, definitely in the like Disney era. It's up there because it was just so easily avoidable.
Yeah.
They just put in a little more effort to like know what they're doing. I don't know.
I think I agree with you.
It was just an easy thing that they could have done. Anyways. Yeah, so anything else we want to mention?
No.
Excited for the next two.
Yeah, not sure what's going to happen, but
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
really don't know. I'm glad we're getting a season 2 though. Just because it's obviously good so far, and I think we were all hoping that we were going to get a season 2, but it was very unlikely. I mean, it's unlikely to get a season 2 for anything these days.
Yeah.
So,
Still couldn't, I guess.
yeah, things could change. Yeah, knowing Star Wars, yeah. But I think if they've announced it,
They're probably working on it.
Yeah. Or they probably have been. They probably already have it halfway done. They might get it next year.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will be here next week for the next 2 episodes. So until then, You are listening to Galaxy Bound Podcast. We do monthly episodes talking about all things Star Wars. We'd greatly appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you are watching or listening from. It helps us grow and reach more people. You can follow us on social media on basically every platform out there at Galaxy Bound TV, or check us out at our website at galaxybound.tv for links to them all. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
I am a giddy goat.